guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's Ritika here. So today's video is going to be about the makeup I bought recently from the sale and stuff. So I'm gonna I have tried those product out, but I've not tried in front of the camera in front of you. So I'm gonna test try them out in front of you, and I'm gonna tell if they are worth buying or not, worth spending your penny or not. So yeah, let's begin with the video. The first product I have with me here is this mask primer. So it's a mask, it's glow o'clock primer with green tea extract, long lasting sheer color, and dewy skin and healthy glow. So this is the outer box, and this is how the primer actually looks. I'm not gonna lie, but this is my current obsession. I have been loving this primer. Like most of the products I got in this haul are my favorite, and I'm using them constantly. Like every day I'm using them, and they are so good. Like, let's round it up. I'm gonna start off with this primer. So I'm gonna tell you first the pros of this primer and then the cons of this primer. Okay, so the primer consistency is a bit tacky, so it's not like your basic silicone based primer. It feels like more of an aloe vera gel kind of consistency, like the packed aloe vera gel, not the raw one. Like it feels like a packed aloe vera gel kind of a consistency. But the tackiness in this primer is actually very good, because the tackiness help the primer to lock up the foundation. So it's a really good thing that it has kind of a tackiness. So I've tried and tested this primer out, and it is actually long lasting, makes your foundation, your complexion, your base products look so beautiful on the skin. Like the base product sits so beautiful on this primer, and it's kind of cheap too. It's for like $2.99, I think. Yeah, it's for $2.99 rupees, and I got this on discount, so I got it like for 169 or 159 rupees. I don't remember exactly, but I'm gonna link down every product down in the DB, so you can of course go and check them out. This primer does what it claims. Like it is a long lasting primer, looks beautiful, like really beautiful, a flawless finish under your makeup. Has a good holding power, it's beautiful on skin, and cover up your pores too. The only thing I don't like about this primer is that the cap the cap is very cheap, and it's like cracking up from the corners. Whenever I close this primer, it's like cracking up from the corners, so it's not a good quality cap. And the fragrance of this is a bit weird, but the best part is that it's not too overpowering on your head. So it's it's bearable. So it's not that kind of an issue, but it has a kind of a weird fragrance in it. Apart from everything, this primer is great. I love this primer. Like, this is my current obsession, and I don't know ye kahan tha abhi tak. I love this so much, and like the price point of this primer is amazing. Like you get 30 ml for like $2.99 something. Yeah, so the price is $2.99. I got this on sale from Amazon, I don't know, Flipkart. So I got it for $169 or $179, and yeah, it's a 30 ml product. Yep. So the next product I have with me here is this foundation. So it's from Lakme. It's the Lakme 925 Prime Plus Matte Perfect Cover Foundation, and I am in the shade 120W Warm Creme. This foundation is a demi-matte or semi-matte kind of a finish foundation, so it will work with every skin type. It doesn't matter if you're a dry skin type or a oily skin type or normal work for everyone. And the consistency of this foundation is quite runny, so it feels like more of a water based foundation, but it's not a water based foundation, but the consistency is quite runny. So it's not a liquid, like a more of a thick kind of a foundation. It has quite a runny consistency, which is good if you are going for a clean girl look or something, like a very natural look, because the foundations which are water based, or more on a thin side, on a runny side, they look very natural on the skin. So it's not a full coverage foundation, I would say. It lies in between medium to full. Like, you can of course build this up, but it's not a full coverage foundation. You can build this foundation up if you are looking for a foundation for your day-to-day life, or like for your regular use. This foundation is great because it's actually cheap too. It costs for like around $4.99, but of course you can get this foundation on sale every time on like Myntra, Amazon, Flipkart, and Nykaa. Like on every side, this foundation is almost on sale every time. So this foundation is quite long lasting too. Like it will last you up to good like 9 to 10 hours, not more. I would like, let's stretch it up to 12 hours. Like it will last you up to good like 12 hours, so it's quite a like durable sturdy foundation. So the only thing I don't like about this foundation is the spatula of it. Like I don't understand the point of having such a spatula, because sometimes the foundation tends to fall off from this side, like as you can see like out of the spatula thing, it's spelled from the rod itself. So I don't like the spatula of it. I would like prefer more of a pump rather than a spatula. The next product I have with me here is this Essence Brighten Up powder. So it's the Essence Brighten Up powder, and I bought the shade Banana powder, and the quantity is 9 Gs. So this is how the powder looks, like this is how the pan looks, but this powder looks nothing like a banana powder. Like banana powders are usually more yellow, like they are yellow, and this powder is quite translucent. As you can see, it's like whitish. It has a tint, like a very teeny tiny tint of yellow, but it is nothing like yellow. So it's basically a translucent powder in the name of banana powder, under the name of banana powder. The first 2 times I have applied this powder and I thought it enhanced my pores, but now like I have applied this powder like yesterday or maybe day before yesterday and even today, but it doesn't enhance any of my pores. Like it was not creating any kind of like pore illusion. So I think I was like using a wrong product with this powder, because I was using a bunch of new products. So I think some other product reacted up, but I think this was not the powder which reacted up. The consistency of this powder is quite silky. It's not like a very matte powder or like a very satiny finish powder. It's quite, the feel is very silky, but it will give you a like a way again semi matte demi matte kind of a finish look, which is good. I like powders like these, and I personally prefer translucent type of a powder rather than a banana or like any kind of a powder, because like the translucent powder goes well with your correct foundation shade. Like they don't like add up a shade or two with your foundation, which is gonna give you more of a natural kind of a look. This powder is good for your touch up as well as for your day-to-day makeup. Finish and feel of this powder is really great. So did I like the powder? Yes, I did like the powder. And would I suggest this? Yes, I would suggest this. Like it's a big huge pan. As you can see, the packaging is good. Like I wouldn't say it's a very sturdy packaging, it's like a good moderate kind of a packaging, and the powder has a good quantity and it works great like for your touch-ups or even for your makeup. So I would suggest this powder, and it's a beautiful powder. We have another product from Essence in a bucket. So this is the product. So this is the Essence. It says the blush, and it has quantity of 5G, and it's in the shade 30 Breathtaking. So this is how the blush look, and I have applied this blush on my face today. So this blush I would say is not that pigmented, so you have to build the blush up to get the color on your cheeks, which I think is quite great, because if once the blush is stamped on your face, it's very hard and very difficult to blend. So it's another kind of a struggle which no one likes. So this blush is quite buildable, and it has like a silky kind of a finish. So it's not like a kind of a matte blush, not a prominent matte blush. So it is a more of a like a silky blush on your cheeks. And the like longevity of this blush, I would say it's not that great. Like it will last you up to like 4-5 hours, then you have to touch up on this blush. But the color is beautiful. As you can see, it looks quite good. So I mean, like for blushes, I would go for a long run blush, like a blush which can stay for the whole day. Like my Calabar blush, like the Calabar Cheek Illusion blush I have in the shade Sweet Scarlet, like that blush stays for the whole day. So this blush will not stay with you for the whole day. It's gonna like disappear after 4 to 5 hours. The blush looks quite natural and makes your makeup look more cohesive and like more put together. But would I suggest this blush? I don't know. Like if you are going for an outing for like 4 to 5 hours, it's great. Like more of a more, I would say more in a cafe or more in a area which is like compact or have AC or something like that. So it will stay. But in like a heat or humid weather, it's not gonna stay, it's gonna come off really easily. So I have like a moderate feeling about this because I really like the color on my cheeks. It's beautiful, it's like baby pinkish, but it doesn't have the longevity. So you can pick this blush for yourself. The blush price is quite cheap, so I mean, if you want to have this color, like a beautiful pinkish barbish kind of a color, so you can of course go with this blush, but not for the longevity. It's not, the blush is this blush for color but not for the longevity. Next product I have been obsessing over is this from Sugar. This is the Sugar duo eyeshadow thingy. So I'm in the shade 02 Cookies and Creme. So I've applied that shade on my lid too, so lid and basically on my eyes, and this is how the shade looks. So this is a dual ended eyeshadow. So it has a matte shade on one side and has a metallic shimmery shade on the other side. Okay, about this eyeshadow, I have been loving this eyeshadow and I'm in love with this eyeshadow. It's such a beautiful eyeshadow. Like, it blends beautifully. You don't have to work on, like, once you apply this shadow on your lids, now you're gonna think that it is going to be a bit of work, but once you start to blend it, it's such a beautiful, creamy, gorgeous, natural finish. Like, it's unreal. This shadow is so beautiful, and the lasting power of the shadow is great. Like, it's gonna last you up to, like, the matte shade is gonna last you up to, like, for the whole day. Basically, the consistency is so good, the application is so good that you don't have to, like, hold your head or scratch your head to like blend this shadow. It's such a beautiful shadow, and this shade in specific looks so great if you are a more of a neutral color palette person, or like brown, you like browns on your eyes. Like, this shade is just beautiful. This shade, the matte one, gives you like a tanned eyes, beautiful tanned contoured eyes, and the metallic one is great. Like, it's like a topper, it's like an eyeshadow topper, I would say. It's not like a complete metallic shade, it's more of an eyeshadow topper. So if you are going for a party or something, like, you just apply this shade and just top it off with this shade. It's a beautiful product. Like, I would highly suggest this if you are like a day-to-day like a working woman, or like you want something on your eyes but not too opaque, like something that will work but it's not gonna look drastic and not gonna change your like whole eyes and not gonna make it more dramatic. So you just apply this and it looks so beautiful, so blended. Ask me, will I suggest this? I would highly suggest this. I love this so much. Like, this is my current obsession. The next and the last product I have with me here is this beautiful beauty right here. So this is the Faces Canada makeup fixing spray, and this is how the bottle looks. I have the big bottle, so this is the 100 ml bottle, and it's such a beautiful product. This spray is the best spray available in the market. Like, if you are applying this spray, I have no complaints against this spray, apart from it has a fragrance, a bit of a fragrance which is bearable, like not too much like it's taking over your head, like not that kind of fragrance. It has a bare minimum kind of a fragrance which is great, like not bad, but not a good fragrance, not a pleasing one. But this makeup fixing spray, I'm telling you, like, if you have this, your makeup is going nowhere. Like, this really does lock up your makeup. Even the Essence blush, it's gonna lock that up too. Like, this spray is like to die for, and like, after applying this spray, you just forget about your touch-ups and everything like that. It's really that great. The aerosol is a bit harsh, I would say. Not that harsh that it's like bam on your face, but a bit more harsh. Like, it's not the perfect aerosol like the pack micro fixing makeup spray, but it distributes the product evenly. So you just have to hold it a bit far. Like, you have to hold the product from a good distance to apply the product on your face, so it will like evenly distribute on your face. It's hydrating and doesn't make your face dry, which is a good thing, because makeup fixers usually makes your makeup look matte or something like that, but dry on the other side too. It's not gonna make your makeup go dry. So it's quite hydrating makeup fixing too, but like hydrating in the sense, like, if you touch your face, the makeup is not gonna come on your fingers. It's that good. So I mean, like, I'm so in love with especially these two products. I'm so in love. Like, these two are like game changer for your makeup. if you have applied this, you just forget about the touch-ups. You don't have to carry a extra blotting powder, blotting sheets, or like blotting powder, or like touch-up powders. Like these two are like really the game changers, like all in one product. This product is way more cheaper than the pack one, so it costs like something around 500. You can of course get this on sale. I got it around for like 450 or like 445 rupees. So I'm so in love with this product. I have been constantly using this, and I think I have hit it from here to here, something like that. But this product is so great for you, especially for your summers and for your monsoon season, because it's really gonna lock your makeup up. Of this product is really good for 100 ml, for 500 or something like near 500, 100 ml is really great, really durable, such a great product. Like obsessed with it. Like even the products which are not gonna stay for the whole day, this is gonna make sure that they are staying for longer. If they have a longevity of 4 hours, it's gonna make sure that it stays for 6 hours. So it's that great of a product, and you have to, if I am gonna suggest like 3 products, like I have I think 6 products in here. Like if I have to suggest 3 products from this haul, I would say like these 3 products, they are to die for. Like the Faces Canada makeup fixing spray, hands down the best spray available in the market. The mask primer, I don't know where have मतलब ये कहाँ था मेरी ज़िंदगी में. Like this is so good, such a great primer. And then this eyeshadow, I've never tried liquid eyeshadow thingy, so for me it's a new thing, and for me it's a new obsession, so I will suggest this. But the other 2 products, like the Essence Brightening Up powder and the Lakme foundation, they are great too. But you have so many alternative of these, but these 3 products are like the one and only ones right now. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the video, and I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you guys next time. Until then, bye, see ya.